Superstar mode has finally made its return in Madden 24, and I'm here to bring you an early gameplay and show you what it's looking like. This video is presented by the EA Creator Network, as they have allowed me to capture this early footage to show you guys, and keep in mind I'm playing on a slightly earlier build than what's going to release, so this is technically still a work in progress and some minor things could change. Now what you just saw was me quickly getting my face together and all of that, but now we're looking at the build system, and you'll notice depending on your height and your weight and all of those things, your attributes are going to change, so that's pretty interesting. You could also make yourself 7 foot, which is pretty cool, but we're not going to get too crazy with it. So here we're just finishing up the build, kind of sculpting the body a little bit to get everything looking right. Rear size, of course, I mean, that's staying on max. I mean, what do you think this is? Now let's take a quick listen at what the folks over at the Madden Cast have to say about us as a prospect.
Welcome to Maddencast. I'm RC, that's Channing Crowder, and that's Fred Taylor. We're here to answer all of your questions about Cap. Will he be a bust or a superstar?
Everything I've seen from him on the field and the things I've heard about how hard he grinds, RC, it feels to me that he can be the next superstar.
I believe he's a bust, and I don't know how y'all can say this young kid is about to be that dude very quickly.
Listen, we build guys up quick. It's just the nature of the business. And from what we've seen of him in college, I don't think it's out of the question to say he's next in line.
We all know and play with guys that balled in college, went to the league, and couldn't meet expectations.
Now that's a long list. A list as long as the guys that Freddie T left in the dust.
And Cap's the next one on that list.
Well, the Combine will tell us a little bit more than we need to know about this prospect.
But when we get out of Indy, I'll reevaluate. But right now, I'm not sold on Cap.
Well, Chan, you know what they say? They say stars are created, not born. And we'll be here from start to finish on Madden.
Hey, Cap.
Hey, Nat.
Man of the hour has arrived. Bet you're excited to finally get on the field tomorrow.
I'm ready, Nat. I've been preparing for this moment my entire life, ever since I set my eyes on a football. Day in, day out. Now, I'm ready to put on a show.
Well, listen, I have no doubts about what you're gonna do tomorrow. Just remember, everything you say off the field and everything you do on the field will account for you moving either up or down teams' draft boards.
Only up. Believe me, no other option.
Only up, exactly. All you gotta do is focus on balling out. And in the background, I'll be building your brand.
I appreciate you being on my team.
Of course. And make sure you get some rest.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the Combine.
Now here on the right side of the screen, you can see your missions, your rewards. It kind of keeps you up to date with everything that's going on. The Madden Cast will take place over there as well. Social media will be there. It'll let you know everything that's going on. But let's hop into this Combine now.
The wide receivers are in action here today, and right out in front, leading the rest of the wideouts onto the field, is one of the most intriguing prospects in this year's draft. Even after a junior season with over 1,500 receiving yards and 17 touchdowns, there are still some scouts who question whether Cap is a legitimate #1 option in the NFL. How things go today will definitely impact the way things play out on draft night.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, Chad, what you doing here, man? You making a comeback or something?
For the record, I still have the best feet in the league right now if I got that call. But nah, man, EA wants me evaluating you rookies every step of the way to get your rating looking right.
Oh, well, listen. Let me save you some time. 99 right out the gate. Come on, let's make a little history, Chad.
Child, please. That ain't happening. I've already got an OVR in mind for you, but depending on how you perform today, I might be able to toss you some skill points.
Well, listen, get your skill points and your popcorn ready, Chad.
All right, it's time to turn up at this Combine. We've got to impress the NFL teams and try to help increase our draft stock. You can see we got the bench press there. It'll tell you how to do it. It'll also let you know what your expected reps are going to be, so you kind of know what to shoot for. And if you can get over that, you're going to definitely help increase your draft stock. I think if you hit in the range that you're supposed to, then your draft stock will probably stay the same. You just definitely don't want to go under it. So this is bringing me back to PlayStation 2 right here. I was always good at these drills, or at least pretty decent at them, and it's fun to see him back into the game. And we're just here repping out on the bench, and we're trying to make sure that we at least hit the range that's projected for us, because we don't want to hurt our draft stock. The goal here is to see just how high we can actually get drafted. I think we might have a couple more reps in us. We got one there, and let's see if we can push out this last rep. We're gonna hit 17. I am not mad at that at all. We're not the biggest player in the world, so that makes about sense for us. And it looks like they actually didn't give us credit for that last rep, so we got 16. We did rank 23, which isn't the greatest, but we got in the range, and we got a B grade, so not too bad. You can repeat the drills if you want to, but we're just gonna run through them. We're just gonna take what we got on the first try. Now we're gonna have the 40-yard dash up next, and I mean, this is the fan favorite here, so I think we could run a pretty good 40, and this can really help increase our draft stock. You know speed kills, and at receiver, you want to get that speed up. So we're hustling, and we're going down here. We're going to run a 4.39. That's not bad. I mean, that's pretty fast. That's in line with guys like, I want to say Justin Jefferson ran like a 4.4, so not bad. We are number 7th on the list. You can see the guys that are ranked ahead of us. Up next is the broad jump. I'm going to be honest, I tried this one a few times. I couldn't seem to get much further than this. I don't know if I'm just not doing it exactly right, but we're going to get 9 feet 8 inches, which is not good. We finished dead last among receivers, and we're going to get a grade of an F. So right now, we are actually considered an early second rounder, which isn't good. We got to at least get into the first round. If we can't be a first round draft pick, then what are we doing out here? So now we got the cone drill. We need to nail this one so that we can raise the draft stock, and we're moving. We're looking pretty agile right now, and we're going to finish this in just over 4 seconds. So we actually did pretty solid on that one. We ranked 5th, and we got a grade of an A. So that is exactly what you'd like to see. You can see so far, we're a late first rounder now, so we did improve our draft stock a little bit. Now we got to run the receiver drills, of course. We got to try to get an 8 out of 8 on this one. There's no reason to miss any of these. This is actually fairly easy. Just make sure you catch the ball in the circle. You want to try to run the route as best as you can, but you don't have to run it perfectly. As long as you're making the catch in the circle, that's really all that matters. But we want to run the routes good as well, because we're trying to play this as realistic as possible. Here we're going with the deep fade down the sideline, and we're going to catch it in the box, and we get a perfect 8 for 8. So that's a good way to finish off the combine drills.
Another day of coverage here in Indianapolis is in the books, and it's still anyone's guess how things will play out in Kansas City on draft night.
Hey there, my man.
Man, you putting in a lot of hours. So tell me, how'd I do?
Listen, I'm glad you asked. Look, I know you've been at it all day, but we got one more game to play. Guess your rating. So tell me, Rook, what do you think your OVR is going to be in Madden 24?
I think I'm at a 75, but not for long. I'll be getting better every day.
Hey, I appreciate the modesty. Not the case with most rookies.
All right, so what's my grade then? And hey, what about those skill points you were talking about?
Well, based on your performance today, I'm going to give you a little something that can boost your rating.
I'll take it. But hey, it's only a matter of time till I hit that 99, Chad.
All right, well, handle your business then, fam. It's all on you.
Now again, on the right side of the screen here, you'll consistently see they're going to be talking about you in social media and in the Madden cast. So they're talking about how we did at the combine. After games, they're going to talk about how you did during the game. So something to pay attention to. But now, let's hop into this combine interview. Now, the combine interview is an NFL quiz. It's a throwback to the old superstar mode where you used to take the quiz. And this is always fun. They ask you a bunch of different questions, and you obviously just want to get them all right. And already they got me doing math. I don't like doing math. I wasn't great at math in school. So we're going to take our time, make sure we deliver the right answer. They give you 10 questions, and you want to get them all right, because this is the last thing you can do to improve your draft stock. After this, it's over, and you go straight to the NFL draft. So this is that last thing you can do to really try to rise up the draft boards, and we're going to get 9 out of 10. So we're not the smartest in the room, but we're far from the dumbest. We'll take it.
We've got the next generation of NFL stars waiting to hear their names called. And this is shaping up to be one of the most unpredictable first rounds in recent memory.
Big day's finally here. Can't beat that draft night feeling.
Hey, life is good, Natalie. I'm at the NFL draft. Pretty crazy knowing my whole life is about to change.
It is crazy, but you've earned it. And to give you some perspective on this moment and mentorship throughout the season, I brought you a surprise guest who might even help you loosen that death grip you got on your phone.
Oh, you noticed.
Did I? Wow, perfect timing. Hey.
What's up, boss?
Hey,
Coach Prime.
Man, you know what? It's really nice to meet you. After seeing what you did at the combine, I knew I had to reach out. Fortunately, we got a mutual friend.
So tell me, right out the gate, any advice for me? I mean, nobody better than Coach Prime to help me take it to the next level.
Well, you got to relax first and foremost. Enjoy the night, but as soon as it's over, we back to work.
And as a two-sport athlete and successful college coach, I think he speaks from experience.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be here to celebrate you, but I'm also going to challenge you. So tell me what you're going to be working on as soon as you hit the facility.
I want to be as well-rounded as possible, which means I got to work on my weaknesses until they become my strengths.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that. But you do know I keep it 100 at all times.
Deal.
Only a matter of time, Cap.
Yeah, we're good.
I got a feeling you won't be waiting much longer.
Making moves over there?
Man, she called her shot.
Hey, coach.
And just like that, we're the newest receiver for the Texans. You can see after certain things, they're going to pop up your rewards on the screen, and you can look at the reward path and kind of see what you can earn along the way. There's things you can earn for your player, of course, for attributes and abilities, and you can also earn stuff that you can use in the Superstar Showdown mode, which is kind of like the Yard of old, but they turned it into something a little bit better. So we need to start upgrading our guy because we're 73 overall, and that's not going to cut it. Now, for receiver, we're going to start with catching because why not? And you'll notice that each ability point can actually increase a certain rating multiple points, which is good, and we're going to get it all the way up to actually unlocking our first ability here that we can equip to our player. We've got sticky fingers on bronze, and you can earn up to gold with these abilities. So they go bronze, silver, gold, and each step higher they go, I believe they're just going to be better and more beneficial to you. We also have route technician unlocked, but since I'm the one actually running the routes, I'd rather put sticky fingers because I think that's going to benefit us a little bit more. And you can see you have a bunch of ability slots and a bunch of different abilities that we can unlock throughout our career as we have good games and things like that. So it kind of is just something to pay attention to. We also have showdown abilities that are going to be specific to just the showdown mode if you want to play that. So a lot of stuff to unlock now. Let's go sign our contract.
And Miss Day, it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Mr. Hunter.
Look, we got some great times ahead of us, but let's get some business out of the way first. Good with you?
Absolutely.
Since we met back in March after the Combine, we've been hoping we have this opportunity to get you here full time.
I felt the same way. This is where I wanted to be.
Good. So, the terms of the deal are what we discussed earlier in the week. But I'll tell you what, why don't you take a look at the contract one last time before we sign?
So it tells us right here how much we're going to earn per game in XP and in cred. The cred is what you can use to buy stuff for the Superstar Showdown mode, like gear and things like that. And the XP is what you're going to use to upgrade your player in the league. We're signing the contract. We're ready to be a Texan. And let's just see how we're going to perform on the field now.
Let me be the first one to formally welcome Cap, not only to our city and this amazing organization, but to a brotherhood that is the NFL.
Honored to be here. I'm ready to rep this city.
Let's make it official and get a picture of you two.
To your left, Cap.
Mr. Hunter, over here.
Over here, Cap.
Looking good, Cap.
Now, this is what my guy's going to be looking like when he takes the field. You got to look good if you want to play good. We got the Jordans on. We got the arm sleeves. We got the Jordan gloves. We got the towel hanging out the back. We're ready to go. And this is another cool thing. There's a ton of celebrations you can equip for touchdowns, first downs, interceptions, whatever. And you purchase them with cred, which you get by playing the game. You saw that each game we're going to get some to equip. So this is pretty cool. You can just further customize your player to your liking. Now we're doing some off-season drills before we hit preseason. We got to beat the zone defense. That's the objective here. And you know we got crispy routes. We're running whip routes in the end zone. We're making catches. Basically, you just want to keep your multiplier going in the top right corner by having consecutive catches. So you don't want to have any incompletions. You don't want to let the defense swat the ball or pick it. And you can see we got gold because we're out there routing up. And here you can see there's side activities that you can do each week. You can do your on-field drills, and you got bonus workouts and things you can do to increase your attributes for the next game. And now it's preseason time, and it's kind of funny. I picked number 7 as my number, so instead of CJ Stroud being number 7, we're actually out there with the number 7, and Stroud's wearing 14, which is kind of funny, but hey, CJ, I guess we're just the most important player on this team. Not really, but you know, that's what we're going to tell ourselves. We're doing okay out here in preseason. We're making some catches. We're taking some licks, but we only got to play one drive. Now we're entering the regular season, so our weekly activities, you want to make sure to do these because it's going to help you get XP and cred, which you can use to upgrade and customize your player. So right here, we've got brand focus. You can pick different things. It'll give you different options each week of things things to do. And of course, you want to make sure you're doing your on-field drills every week with the mini games so you can also further upgrade your players. So we're definitely going to the field now. We're playing the wide receiver battle, and we're out here cooking. We got to go up against Derek Stingley, another young player on this team. But, you know, Derek Stingley, heck of a player, but he ain't any match for us. We're out here cooking. We're getting over the top. We're making plays, and he just can't do anything against us. Now, my guy Derek Stingley, he's going to lock up your favorite receiver, but he just ain't locking me up. And here you can see we got more activities after that. Again, you want to make sure to do these because they're going to give you XP, cred, and they're going to give you different attribute boosts for the next game or sometimes the next couple games. It's officially week 1 of the NFL season now, and we can see we've got our game day mission and our season mission. And when you start each drive, sometimes it'll give you certain goals to complete, like make a certain amount of catches or get a certain amount of yards. And just like that, we're getting a first down. We're showing everybody that we're ready to take over the NFL. And then on the next play, we get lit up and the ball gets picked off. Welcome to the NFL. They took my head off. I mean, this could have maybe been a penalty. I don't know. They could have probably threw a flag on this if they wanted to. Look how they lit me up and it turned into a pick. But you know what? We're not scared. You know, some rookies, that would have just changed their whole career right there. They would have just never been able to bounce back. We're still getting lit up out here, but we're not scared. We're out there and we're ready to make plays. We know that we're going to take our licks. This is the big leagues now. The ball gets swatted and it's into our hands. Right place, right time. What a way to open up my NFL career. We're in the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, you couldn't have drew it up any better than that. We were taking licks. We were having some drops. We had some catches as well. But we just had the biggest play of probably the entire week. I don't think anybody's going to have a play as good as this. Marlon Humphrey with the good defense, swatting it away, and we're just right there to catch the tip drill and take it to the house. A little bit later in the game, we're getting loose over the top. We're calling for the ball. This is another touchdown, but Marlon Humphrey swats it away. Another good play by him. We needed CJ to get a little more air under the ball, and now we're going over the middle. We're taking a vicious hit, and they're going to face mask us. We took the hit, we held on, and we got face mask. So just like that, it's like halfway through the game, nothing is really affecting us anymore. We're taking hits every play, but now we're actually holding on to the ball. We're showing that we are indeed ready for the NFL. But momentum is halted with a great play by the defense. Another pick for CJ Stroud, but we do get the ball back, and my teammate gets loose over the top. The coverage is busted, and just like that, we take the lead late in the game. The Texans over the Ravens. Could we pull off the week 1 upset? And we do. We stop them, get the ball back, score again. We pull off a huge week 1 upset. Here's the post game. We got 134 yards, a touchdown, and we got a B- grade. We had a great opener, and now we're leveling up. We've got a bunch of stuff we can go spend, and it looks like we're ready to take over the NFL. We're in the locker room. I'm getting the social media posts ready. We got to celebrate this big win. Now, if you enjoyed this video right here, make sure to check out this other early Madden 24 gameplay that I just posted right here on the screen.